Hey, what's up guys, and welcome back to a new China phone test video. Today we're gonna take a look at the HDC S5 from brotech, who was also selling the HDC S4, which you can see in my old videos. And I bought two clones, and dual core and a quad core phone, and both should look pretty equal, only the internal specs are a bit different. Also, there will be a giveaway on one of those phones next week, so stay tuned for that. Just to clarify, I don't sell those phones, so please stop asking me for that. And I also don't get commissions or something. This is just an educational video on how to spot a fake Galaxy S5. You can check out the specs if you click on the link in the description. And now let's get started with the unboxing. So I have received those two boxes, and the left one is a little bit damaged from the shipping, but that's common if you order from China. Also, the boxes look completely equal to the real Galaxy S5 boxes, and you can also see the specs here on the backside of the phone. But those specs here on the box are the real specs, and the specs of the fake phone are as follows. So you can order those phones with an MTK6572 SoC, which is a dual-core CPU, or with an MTK6582 quad-core SoC, which is a little bit faster. So the main difference is the speed and the battery lifetime. The internal memory varies from 4 to 32 GB and stay available in white, black and golden color. And also with the phone you get a free SU cover, and this is also fake, has the logo on it, also here on the back side, but it's not waterproof, so there's no sealing inside. And I would recommend to replace it with the original one, because you can use the back cover of the original one if you want to. And now let's open up the box and let's take a look at the phone and the accessories. So here on the top we have a free screen protector, so you get this for free. And here you can see an iPhone on the picture, but basically that is for the Galaxy S5, as you can see right over here. And now let's put it beside, and then let's take a closer look at the phone, which you can see here on the top. And China phones mostly come in an air buffer, and there's also a sleeve inside, so let's get it out of the air buffer. And here comes the phone, which is in this protector sleeve. And now let's get it out. And here we have the HDC Galaxy S5. And on the first look, I have to say the build quality looks pretty good, and I'm amazed that the display is really black when it's turned off and not gray as you have seen on the old HDC S4 clones. And now, before we take a closer look at the phone itself, let's open up the box and let's see what accessories we can find here inside. And brotech is known that you get a lot of free stuff when you purchase the phone, and here on the top we can find a quick starter guide. And this looks like the original quick starter guide. Not sure if this is also fake, and I don't want to read that because I don't need a quick starter guide. But let's put it beside and let's check out the other things which are in the box. And also here in the package we can find some more free things which you don't even get with the original one. So one really nice thing is the screen USB drive, so let's get it out of the box. And if you take a closer look at that, then you will notice it's not a USB drive, it's basically a microSD card reader. On the left side we have a big USB 2.0 connector, and on the right side we have a microSD card slot. So here you can put in the microSD card of your phone, or just put in another microSD card and use that as a card reader or as a USB drive. So pretty cool, and you get this here for free. And further in the package we have here this blue aluminum pen, which we can find right over here. And this is pretty useful because you can use that to write on your screen. And that you don't lose that little thing, you can plug it into your 3.5mm headphone jack. And it's definitely working, but it's a little bit small, but whatever, you get it for free. And also in the package there was some blue funny plastic thing which is called an octopus holder. I don't know why you should use that or for what you can use that, but yeah, it was also included for free. And now finally we come to the charging accessories. So here on the right side we have the micro USB 3.0 charging and data cable, and here on the left side we have the wall charger. So now let's take a closer look at that. And I have to say the wall charger has really nice quality. I'm not sure if it's the original one or not. And we also have the Samsung printing on the wall charger, and the USB port is straight in. I'm really happy with that because on the HDC S4 my USB port was fucked up, but here it's really okay. And also the micro USB 3.0 charging cable looks pretty good. I'm not sure if it's fake or original because it has the Samsung printing here on both connectors. And also we have here the packaging with the QR code, so this really looks like the original charging cable, but I think it will be a fake one. And now we still have two things left in the box. So here we have the headset and we also have a second battery here in the package. So let's get that out of the box and now let's check it out. And also if I take a look at the headset, I can't tell the difference to the real one. So maybe it is a real one because it has the real packaging, but I really can't be sure about it. It's not only a headphone, so it's a full headset. You have here mute, volume up, volume down, and here on the backside there's a microphone. So you can use this headset here to make calls or listen to music. And also the connector here is gold plated and that looks really good, just like the original one. And also I can see a difference here on the speakers. And I have to say the sound quality is actually pretty good. And last but not least, here we have the battery. And people in the last video said that the battery is dangerous and will explode in your hands. And just to clarify, I have had about 100 China phones and never a battery exploded. And if you look back into the past, then you will see that this also happened on genuine phones. But trust me, your battery will not explode. And the battery has also the Samsung printing on it, and here it says 2800 mAh. We have a 4-pin layout. I'm pretty sure that it will not have the full capacity, but I think it's possible to get through one day with one full battery charge because those MTK SoCs don't need that much power. And also there are two batteries included, so if one breaks down you can use the second one, and you can also use the original battery, so those have exactly the same size and pin layout, so if the fake batteries are shit, just buy the original one. Okay, so that were the accessories which came with the phone, and now let us take a closer look at the phone itself. So this is how the phone arrived. It comes with a screen protector and the logo is covered. It's just covered on the front side, not on the back side and not even on the packaging. So I'm not sure why they do that. So maybe it's allowed in China to have the logo on accessories and on the box, but not on the phone itself, but I'm not sure about it. And not even the customs here in my country said anything about that. So they opened up the package and I had to pay 10 euro for each phone and they didn't seize it. So that's really funny. And here we can see the front side. So now let's take off the screen protector here. And the display looks actually pretty good because it's completely black, so this seems to be a high quality display. And now let us take a closer look at the top side where we can see the covered logo. So I had to remove the screen protector which was under the screen protector, and now you can scratch here with a coin to get off this black stuff and expose the Samsung logo. So just give me a second and I will scratch this black stuff off. And this is how the top looks like with the exposed logo. So here on the right side we have the front camera. Left from the front camera we have the proximity and light sensor. Then left from that we have the speaker. Right under the speaker there's the logo, and right under the logo you can see the display, which is completely black when it's turned off, so that actually looks really good. In the left top corner we also have an LED which lightens up when you charge the phone or you get notifications. And I have to say the camera on the dual-core phone is really shit, so if you want to have a good camera then go for the quad-core phone. And here you can once again see the front of the phone, and I have to say the display looks really good. It's an IPS display with 5.1 inch, so exactly the same dimensions as the real Galaxy S5. Then now let's take a look at the bottom side of the phone, and here we can check out the buttons. So this phone does not have a fingerprint sensor, and the home button here in the middle is just a mechanical home button with no fingerprint function. Also we have capacitive buttons, so here on the right we have the capacitive back button, and on the left we have the capacitive menu button, and both capacitive buttons have LED backlight and can flash up when you get notifications. On the top side of the plastic frame of the phone we can find a 3.5mm headphone jack here on this side. Then left from that we can find a little microphone, so that's a top microphone, and here we have a IR LED, not sure if it's fake or not, but I will test this later in the review video. And here on the opposite side of the frame we can find the micro USB 3.0 charging port, which is covered by a plastic cap, and also the bottom microphone, which you can see right over here. And this plastic cap can be opened with your fingernail, so let's do that. And on the real one it's waterproof. I'm not sure if this is also waterproof. It has this plastic sealing here inside, but I'm really not sure if it's really waterproof. But at least it should be dust proof. Here on this side of the frame you can see the power button made out of plastic, and also the power sign on the left side. And also here's this little slot here to open up the back cover, so here you can go in with your fingernail and open up the back cover of the phone. Then on the opposite side we have the volume up and volume down key, and this is also made out of plastic, just like the whole frame, and also on the original one I think it's plastic. And here you can see the back cover of the phone, and the back cover is available in different colors just like the phone. And I have to say the back cover feels really good and looks better than on the other clone I've reviewed yet, because it does not have only the pattern, it also has the Samsung logo here in those chrome look letters. Now here we have a detailed look on all the things which are here on the back side. So here on the bottom we have the Samsung logo with chrome letters. Then over the logo we have the LED flash and the heartbeat sensor. And the sensor on this phone looks really good. It looks like there would be really a sensor. I'm not sure if it is working or not, but I will test it later in the review video. Here above the heartbeat sensor and the LED flash we have the back camera, which is not that good on dual core phones. So if you want to have a good back camera with 16 megapixels, then go for the quad core phone. And you can remove the back cover of the fake one like on the original one, so just use your fingernail and pull off the back cover. And in the phone there's also a battery inserted, and one battery is in the packaging and one is in the phone, so you get 2 batteries with the phone. And the only bad thing is when you take a look at the back cover, then you can see that there is no sealing included. So this phone is definitely not waterproof with this back cover. Maybe it's possible to exchange that back cover with the original one, but I'm not sure about that and I can't test it because I don't own a real Galaxy S5. And even if you exchange the back cover, then the rest of the phone, like the buttons or the headphone jack, will not be waterproof. Okay, then let's get out the battery and let's take a closer look at the internals of the phone. And here you can see the sticker which was under the battery, and it's a little bit bad printed and tells us made in Korea by Samsung, but that's not true. It's made by HDC in I don't know where. And here you can also see your IMEI number, but I'm not sure if it's the real IMEI number, so you should definitely check that with MTK Droid tools if the IMEI on the sticker is correct. And here you have a more detailed look on the internals of the phone. So we have here a dual slot, so this is for micro SIM card and micro SD card, just like the real one. Also here we have 4 pins for the battery, and left from that we have some more pins for the wireless charging back cover. I'm not sure what the other pins are for. But basically I'm not sure if they work like on the original one, so I'm not sure if the accessories are compatible with the fake one, and also those pins look a little bit different. But we can definitely see the line here for the sealing, and maybe it's possible to exchange the back cover, but as I said, it will not make the whole phone waterproof. And here at the bottom we can once again see the cap which seals the micro USB port, and here from this point of view it looks really tight, so maybe it's really waterproof. And a little bit above that we can see the speaker here on the left side in silver, and the speaker comes pretty close to the original one, and you will later hear the sound quality in the review. Okay, that's it. Now I'll insert my SD card and my SIM card, let's reinsert the battery and reattach the back cover, and then let's turn it on for the first time and let's see if the phone is working. So there we go. Okay, the phone is now ready to go, and now let's press the power button to start it up for the first time, and let's see how long it takes to boot. So there we go. Okay, so the phone is now booting up, and we can see the Samsung Galaxy S5 boot screen and also the Samsung boot animation, but it feels a little bit laggy. Okay, so we're now in Android and the boot took about 30 seconds, and on the top we can see 4G LTE, but unfortunately the dual core version does not support LTE, so there is no 4G. And now I'll enter my PIN code and then we'll take a closer look at the system, so there we go. And those China phones come by default factory unlocked, so they work with every SIM card and provider. Just to be sure, check the frequencies before buying the phone if they work in your country. Okay, so as you can see, this is the new TouchWiz port, and it feels a little bit slow because this is the dual core version, so if you really want to buy that phone, then buy the quad core version. It's just a little bit more expensive but much faster. And here you can see the settings of the phone, and not all the features are working, but you will see that in the full review anyway. Okay, so we're now done with the unboxing. I will now test the phone for some days and also improve the software, and then I will upload the full test video. Also stay tuned for the giveaway because I got 2 of those phones and I will give one away to you. But before I do that, I have to test them. Also check out the link in the description where you can find the full specs of the phone. And if you have questions, feel free to visit chinadevices.com, post a new thread, and I will try to reply as soon as possible. So as always guys, thanks for watching, and I hope I see you again in my next videos. Bye bye.